Daar's min mense wat so tuis soos 'n vis in die water is soos Candice Baker. Dis haar passie, haar stokperdjie en haar beroep. Die nimf van Benoni is so hartstogtelik oor water dat sy 'n paar jaar gelede skone gedaanteverwisseling ondergaan het, letterlik. Sy wend ook haar koneksie met water aan om vroue te bemagtig en tot selfaanvaarding te begelei. Willem het hom gaan verkyk.
Is nou reg verbaar loop op straat en geen benul het dat jy eintlik met 'n mitiese wese te maak het nie. Want die storie wat lei dat koning Neptunus se meermindogter Ariel haar visstert vir ewig vaarwel geroep het vir ware liefde is onwaar. Of is dit? Candice, waar kom jou liefde vir die water vandaan?
We went to the beach a lot as children. We used to go camping. And my parents were always taking us to the beach. And my dad used to take us out past the breakers, into the swells. So we were real nature lovers.
Waar kom die idee om 'n mermaid te wees vandaan?
Mermaids are, I think, fascinating because they're known to drown sailors, but they're also known to save people from drowning, which is pretty much my chosen calling in life, is to save people and help people. And then there was this program on TV, and now I'm showing my age, called The Man from Atlantis.
Yes.
And it was this guy who could swim and breathe underwater, and he would swim like this. And I remember being 6 or 7 years old and actually practicing that in the swimming pool. I was fascinated. And then as I got older and I had my own kids, The Little Mermaid came out, and then I realized, hey, I can actually be a mermaid instead of the Man from Atlantis.
Maar ek weet jy het ook 'n meermin naam. Hoe werk dit en wat is jou naam?
Ja, dis reg. My meerminnaam is Candice Storm of Merman Storm.
En hoe kies mens 'n naam?
I just went with my middle name, Storm, because everywhere that I go there's always a storm blowing up. There's always raging winds and rain, and so it kind of suits my stormy personality, I guess.
Okay, maar vat my eers terug na die begin toe, want ek weet jy het eintlik 'n ander passie en dis om mense te help en te bemagtig. Waar kom dit vandaan?
I've always loved helping people. But I'm a life coach and a wellness coach, and I teach all forms of aerial dance, pole fitness, and then we also offer retreats. So I take women to the beach. We put these beautiful bamboo tripods up on the beach, in the water. That's why I love the mermaid thing so much, because it makes you feel beautiful. I mean, wearing a mermaid tail is like swimming in evening wear.
So 2 jaar gelede beleef sy 'n Eureka oomblik, wat haar lewe op aarde onherroepelik met die van water versoen. Sy ontdek, sy is 'n meermin. Jy het reg gehoor, en nie net sommer so 'n meermin nie, die eerste professionele meermin in Afrika, om boonop haar NAUI vryduik sertifisering te ontvang. Okay, so waar begin 'n mens, want ek dink dit speel natuurlik 'n baie groot rol in 'n meermin.
Obviously, there's a lot involved in mermaiding. You need to work on your breath holds. You need to be able to hold your breath and be comfortable swimming underwater for as long as possible. And we try and swim without scuba tanks, without snorkels, without masks. And then you need to have safe equipment, because if you are swimming in the ocean, which I love to do, then you need to make sure you have a strong monofin. The monofin.
So 'n monofin is nou 1 stert.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So this is one of the monofins that we use inside our tails. It's a professional monofin. It gives you great propulsion in the water. You put both feet in it and you butterfly kick. And you need to have something that's strong enough to deal with currents, that's going to help you move forward or dive down nice and deep.
En die silikonsterte, hoekom is dit so spesiaal?
Silicone tails are special because they're made out of dragon skin silicone. It feels like scales, like reptilian, like scales. So it's very lifelike, it's very strong. And we put really good carbon fiber monofins in there so that you can propel yourself through the water. So it's basically your next level of mermaid sporting equipment, if you like. My silicone tail weighs about 15 kilograms, whereas the fabric ones only weigh 5 or 6.
Sure.
Yes, and then, you can spend anything from R1,000 up to 150,000 Rand on a tail. And obviously the more professional you are at your sport, the better your equipment needs to be. Because at the end of the day, it's about safety. I mean, I've taken my mermaid tail to Zanzibar, I've taken my mermaid tail to Ponta Malanga, and I've swum with the dolphins. And last week we were swimming with the sharks in Umkomaas. There were whales, there were sharks, it was incredible.
Kyk die visse jou dan vreemd aan?
Not at all,
Regtig?
not at all.
Okay.
Yeah, you're just a natural part of the ecosystem, they
Yeah.
don't react to you.
Deesdae ag Candace haarself as 'n professionele meermin. Meermin Storm lei ook ander dames op om die waternimf in hulself te ontdek. Candace, so hier is jou fin nou.
Absolutely. Hoe pragtig is dit?
Dis beautiful. Hoe lank vat dit om in hierdie fin in te kom?
Omtrent 10 minute.
So vinnig.
Yeah, we use a lot of conditioner
Ja.
to get our feet into the fin at the bottom because there's no access except from the top. So I'm a real slippery fish right now.
Ek weet jy help ook na ander meerminne deesdae. Wat behels dit alles?
So I have a mermaid swimming school. It's called Mer Swim, and we are affiliated to the dive school. So I help women to learn how to swim in their tails, and we offer a mermaid certification through NAUI, who normally certify scuba divers and free divers, because mermaiding is basically free diving with a monofin, which is actually an Olympic sport. So there's a lot to learn in order to be safe.
Jy gaan dit nie glo nie, maar Meermin Storm is toe nie die enigste meermin in die geweste nie. Daar is nog. Daar is eintlik 'n hele gemeenskap van meerminne in die land. So a group of mermaids you call a pod?
Yes, gossip.
A
It's
gossip.
a gossip of mermaids. Or a pod.
Okay.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So, en hoe groot is die mermaid community in Suid-Afrika?
Daar's baie van ons in
Regtig?
Kaapstad en Durban hier in Joburg. Oral oor Suid-Afrika, daar's baie mense. Mense sien dit op die internet en dis baie populêr nou.
En wat beteken iemand so Candace byvoorbeeld in julle lewe wat dit absoluut heeltemal embrace?
I think with Candace, we feel the confidence to be ourselves because in the past, it was such a unheard of thing that you weren't confident to just let it be.
What she taught me in life is to accept me for who I am. And she'll always look at the good in you and make you a stronger woman and make you now a stronger mermaid. She'll always take the best of you and promote you in that respect.
Ja, sy's 'n superster en 'n inspirasie. Ja, and she just goes for it.
Ek weet daar's nou mense wat kyk en dink, "Jy's hierdie is 'n bietjie vreemd." Wat sê jy graag vir daai mense wou sê en wat se stereotype sal jy graag wil afbreek?
Regarding stereotypes, I think with a lot of things, when you're good at something, people assume that it's easy. And let me tell you, mermaiding is hard. You have to practice for years to get a good breath hold technique. You have to be a really strong swimmer if you want to take your tails into the ocean to swim with dolphins. The fact that it looks so pretty, people often underestimate what you're actually doing. So it's very empowering and very beautiful.
Wat is daai een ding wat jy nog graag sal wil doen as 'n meermin?
I would love to open a permanent retreat space at the ocean. So I'm looking for somewhere beautiful to open a yoga mermaid retreat on a permanent basis. And I think out of all of my diving and snorkeling and free diving, my goal would be to swim with a manta ray and also with a turtle. I've done most of the others.
Jy mag dalk 'n wenkbroue lig, maar Candace se mantra is om haar eie uniekheid te vier. So gaan haar dit. En na vandag glo ek boonop vas in die verlore onderwaterstad van Atlantis en dat magiese wesens soos Meermin Storm daar woeker en heers.